in transition. C's outscore the Heat 15-7 in transition in the first half, and they will take a 13-point lead into the half. There's Jaylen Brown taking it to the cup there. Third quarters have really been the issue for this Celtics team in the postseason. We talked about how this Heat team's not going to go away, but Celtics team didn't go away either. Tatum off the glass, Brown attacking the rim. And the lead swells. Late third, Tyler Hero, woo! Hayward to Tatum, punches it down as the third quarter's winding down, and they take a perfect pass, by the way, 15-point lead into the fourth quarter. Into the fourth. Brown to Tatum. Dangerous pass, but it gets to their man, and there's Tatum again off the glass. Celtics cruising. Crowder harassed by Brown there. He gets the steal. Again, attacking the rim. And the Celtics hoping to enjoy a comfortable cruise to the tape. There's no such thing against this Miami team. Shooter! Duncan Robinson hits the three. 12-point game. Hanging around. All right, it's 11. Shooter! Robinson again, 8-point game. When Jimmy Butler said the other night, they tell him just shoot the ball. He should have shot that one. Instead, it's Bam down the lane. It's a 5-point game. 5-point game. Big sequence here. Smart didn't need the shot, but he went hunting it. Got fouled. Goes to the free throw line. And Tyler Hero airballed that, and Jaylen Brown and the Celtics win. He talked to Rachel Nichols afterwards.
I'm here with the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, leading scorer tonight for Boston. Jaylen, you were so aggressive right from the start of the game. What was it like for you with your mindset, just wanting to get out here and have the chance to get back into this series?
Just trying to be aggressive. Down 0-2 in the series, we played some games we thought we should have played better. We wanted to make an emphasis to come out night to play 48 minutes, and we did.
Every team has emotional moments that they go through. The test of a team of how together they are or how they react to it. How did you guys put yourselves back together over these past couple days?
It's a testament to our character. We got some strong-willed guys in our locker room that I believe in wholeheartedly. So I'm proud of how we came back out tonight.
Gordon Hayward, you got him back as well, plus his mustache came out with him.
I don't know about the mustache, but it's glad to have him back out here. He was a big help for us. Just having an extra body, somebody that can make plays, I think it's going to be good for us going down the line.
All right, well, we'll see over the next few days. You guys don't play again until Wednesday. Maybe you guys can convince him to shave it. We'll find out.
All right, exactly.
Thanks
Appreciate
so much.
you, Rachel. Thank
Bye.
you.
Jaylen Brown continued to be crucial to the Celtics' success this season. They're now 16-1 when he scores at least 25, which represents the second-best win percentage by any player in the league this season. We talked a lot about them in the third quarter, and they were better in this one. And Tim Legler joins us, better offensively as well. We talked after Game 2 about their undoing and what the Heat zone did to them. In what ways was Boston better offensively tonight, Tim?
Yeah, some of the stuff you're just going to see in a box score and a highlight. Right? Their forwards were great tonight, right? Their defense was manic. You expect those kind of things. But I just saw some things offensively, which was just about making great decisions and attacking and being more aggressive and taking it to them, because they've got advantages with size, length, and athletic ability on these wings, and they need to do this. I love this set. This is one of Brad Stevens' favorites, and I love it because where Jason Tatum catches the ball, you hit here at the elbow, empty out Kemba, immediately come hit him with a ball screen right here. And the reason I like it so much is because when you get this ball screen and you're Tatum and the screen is set inside the three-point line, you now have no choice. If you're Jimmy Butler, you've got to go over the top, and you're going to engage this second defender because of where the screen is set. If you get the appropriate dive, which you do right here, you're going to engage a backline defender. So the scheme is great, execution is great, but here's the best part. Wanamaker catches this ball. That's a decent shot. Guys in the NBA take that shot all the time. This was Boston's mentality on this night. I am going to take it and attack this closeout defender, and as a result, watch what happens and the way Miami plays defensively. They flood the paint. So as Wanamaker drives baseline, stop here. You got 5 guys in the paint. It's a great decision to pass up a decent shot to make an aggressive play for your best player to get him a clean look, and Tatum buries it. And then against the zone, Scott, they were better most of the night. Not still like I'd like them to be, but they're getting there. All right, so you got somebody in the middle. I talked about this the other night. So this is even a sloppy possession at the start, but at least you have a guy in the middle and you have a guy getting to the short baseline. They're the two critical areas to attack a zone. And even though they fumbled this pass, doesn't matter. I like the way they set up. Here, Kemba, great ball fake. Something else you have to do against a zone, and now you draw two. Marcus Smart pops out. Get out here, reset it. Here's what they were not doing at all in the last game. Nobody was going middle. Take a look at Jaylen Brown.
Yep.
He's going to flash middle, and what it does, and this is what I was talking about the other night, it creates miscommunications. No one's really sure who has them, so as he flashes and then goes out, you now have guys closing out on the wrong side. It allows Jaylen Brown to get into this gap, which is the other big part about attacking the zone, and when he does that, you now engage Bam Adebayo in the back line, and you now have an easy pass to the corner for Grant Williams, who's not even a great shooter, but when you set him up like that and he knows it's coming off dribble penetration, he knocks it down. I just thought everything they did was smarter. It's still not quite where they need to be against that zone, but I didn't think Miami played as much of it tonight either, which may have helped Boston. They just were much sharper tonight. They were desperate. We kind of figured it was going to go this way.
4 different Celtics score over 20. Tatum, Smart, Brown, and Walker. Combined, they shoot better than 50% from the floor, and they're able to hang on. It got closer there in the end than you would have imagined, perhaps, but I think we understand that Miami's not going to stop swinging until it hits zeros. As for Jimmy Butler, we have praised him for not hunting his shot, not needing his shot. But, Tim, how do we find the balance between not needing it but maybe not looking for it at all?
Yeah, read the situation a little bit better, I think, if you're Jimmy Butler. I love how patient he is. I love the fact that he's not a star player that gets upset if he hadn't had a shot in 5 minutes, doesn't hang his head. But, look, this is game after game. You're digging double-digit deficits in the first half. Game 2, 7 shots going into the third quarter. Tonight, 9 shots going into the fourth quarter. Tonight, 9 going into the fourth, and he's not getting to the line a ton. So that mentality of, hey, we're going to go to that well, that I'll be there when you need me to be. You know, Scott, there's an expression about showing up late for a party. Sometimes everybody left already. And that's the case with Jimmy Butler, I think, tonight. Because, you know, you're not always going to be in a position to go take over and win the game.
Sure.
It was too much tonight. Not to mention the fact you're not always going to find that rhythm if you haven't had a lot of touches. I just think he's taking the passivity to an extreme, and he's got opportunities at the rim where he's dribble penetrated. He's not even looking at the basket in the first half of these games. I'd like to see him come out, maybe if it takes 16 in the first half, to get the game within reasonable distance.
Sure. You
don't have to dig these holes. Maybe he'll look at it and agree, or maybe he's just going to stick with what's been working for them so far. They've only lost 2 games in the postseason, so maybe that's enough for Jimmy Butler.
10-2 so far, but I mean, it is interesting. We're going to talk to Kemba Walker a little bit later. The scoreboard that matters most says 2-1 Miami. But as you and I were talking, for the bulk of 3 times 48 minutes, I'm not good at math, but whatever that is, Boston has led overwhelmingly in those games. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. they stole one. They pulled a rabbit out of a hat in game 2.
Take that overtime out of the equation, those 5 minutes, so you got 144 minutes in 3 games. Right. They've been in the lead 101 of those minutes, and yet they're down 2-1. Right. That's why I wasn't panicking if you're a Boston Celtic fan or Brad Stevens after being down 2-0. Not in this series, not the way that they have played. Tonight they put it together on both ends. They feel much better about the fact that they came out with a win, although it still got closer than they needed to. They still have to close games a little bit better even than they did tonight.
All right, we will be talking more basketball with you at some point, but I know we'll be texting about that Washington